Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 weeks. And this is going to be about money, career, financials, and material things that you're pursuing at this moment, and maybe the blessings coming your way. We're going to start with your coffee cup, then we're going to move on to your tarot and oracle readings. And this is going to be a general one. If it resonates, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so this one can expand your energy out there. Let's dive in right away and see what's happening for you. There's a pathway opening. I see someone actually standing here on the pathway, and they have a candle in their hand. The candle looks like a big candle, so this is a big desire, but the timeline wise, you can see the candle, the fuse of the candle. It's on the 4th week this opportunity is coming your way. So I feel like here this is your wish fulfillment, and in the 1st week there's also good news coming from outside source. I see there's a person right here we can see on the side profile, maybe someone who's far away from you, distance you have distance between, is going to send you some good news, or they're actually achieving something very good that you're going to really feel the joy with them. Another thing with this, I feel like this person has a candle in their hand. It's not only this is your wish fulfillment, you actually merging, working with them, or coming together, merging your ideas is their wish fulfillment. Okay, you are their wish come true as well. I see here there are pathways opening, one in the beginning right away within the 1st week. You might really get an offer, but what I see here is you can see there's a person with a headdress. Kind of reminds me of the Joker of the court. So the Fool is your energy. So this is your new beginning. And on top of that, the Fool has a light energy. That's what they display. Okay, they do not display what's happening in their life at that moment. They just display outside to entertain. And this doesn't mean that you don't have to, you need to bury your feelings or do not show what you're going through. But I feel like some of you have something in your heart space that is your purpose, which before I even actually start recording, I take a peek at my book that I read every day, Think and Grow Rich, and the chapter about faith actually opened. And it says in the faith chapter that faith is actually the complete trust in something that you do not really see, you don't really know, like your eyes are not really visually seeing this thing, okay? But you have in your heart the belief that this is already done. So even though maybe life is actually getting harder, it seems like here you need to pursue with a faith, with a Fool's energy, stepping into the unknown. And if this is something that you're teaching, showing, or this is something that is actually going to be your like material success in the future, do not really put any negative influences inside of it. Just keep it light, keep it bright, and also pure. Okay, and when you keep that going, I see a pyramid forming here. Pyramids are powerful energy centers, and this can be your powerful energy center that you're going to pull the energy from this project to make it happen. Okay, when you keep the faith, keep at this is going to happen. I know this is meant for me, and it doesn't have to be coming from a certain pathway that I expected. It can come from any direction, but it will happen. This is meant for me. When you keep at it, there's a powerful source appearing right in front of you. It's going to be made visible to you, and very soon. Towards the end of the 1st week, there's a pathway also opening, and we have here someone sitting on the pathway here. This can be a king. I cannot really tell what kind of a king they are, if this is like but I see they have like a head of a dragon right there. Can be a Sagittarius king. Dragon symbolizes fire energy, but also this can be someone who invests in things, okay? Invests in people, helps people. This can be someone who will be very helpful with your new endeavor. I see after that there are 2 legal papers showing up. Then there's a tree right here. Tree can be indicated of establishing yourself, relocation to a place that will be your forever home. And the pathways are leading to that. And the paperwork can be also symbolizing that the pathway leading to that is actually going to be something official. It is going to make it yours, okay? Within the third week, there is another pathway climbing up a mountain, but there's a person right there. And I feel like you're 1, 2, 3 different people that you're going to talk to. This can be like stage by stage talking to people. And I see an eagle here on top here. When you climb, you're going to get access to that eagle, the freedom. This is a source of freedom for you. But there is a mountain in front of you. And I feel like the mountain that you see is maybe about convincing people, maybe about like telling them like something that, okay, this is the way, if you have a project, a plan, and if you don't have one, preparing that, the paper, one of the paper can be your project that you're planning. And then explaining it to these people, showing it to them and saying, okay, this is the project. This is how I'm going to execute it. This is how I'm going to make it happen. And that's going to lead you to a freedom moment. This can be a freedom moment of if you're working currently in your workspace. This can represent an upgrade, promotion, that you will have your own space, that you will have authority over what you're doing. This can be maybe getting the opportunity to work away from the desk and from home. This can also be because there are 3 people here. Maybe you're asking for help and you're trying to get something. Maybe you have worked for years. Now you're retired and you need extra support. And this can be like the authorities that you're going to go through and explain yourself the truth. And then they will be giving you the help that you need. Okay. And the eagle indicates the freedom. And then we have a tuning fork. I feel like that accomplishment, as soon as it comes forth, the tuning fork shows up, it is going to tune some things in your life, okay? It's going to have a retuning things, and it's going to fix things around. And if you have an imbalances in certain areas, maybe you are really happy about certain material things, but the others are not really working. This is going to tune it out, okay? And a tree here from the bottom to the top, it's climbing. Tree indicates establishment, and under the tree we have an orca right there. Even like we can even say like a big fish, and the orca has a catch in its mouth, and it looks like there's a person in there, but it looks like a cup as well. Cup indicates emotionally fulfilling offer, and orca can be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but also because they're mammals, I ground them into the earth signs as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they might have some offer to bring, but the offer includes another person here. Maybe the other person is a partner that you're going to take, or the other person is the one who has something for you, okay? And last week, I see like energy, the pathway is opening after the orca brings a blessing. And there are 2 other pathways are opening. We interpreted this as the first pathway, actually. The second pathway opening here. This is the beginning, I'm sorry. And then I see an elder in there. The elder can be someone who's experienced in this field that you want to step in. This person already knows how to get certain things done. They're capable, but I feel like they have this retired energy. Maybe they want to pass on a knowledge so you can continue. And it is a light energy though. There's no clarity yet. So you might have some conversations with the people who are knowledgeable about the field and get to know more if this is actually a working thing, and then step into it. I see number 3 here is visible. I see 3 actually dots right there. This is 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is a teamwork, creating amazing work with a team. This is in your heart. And the 3 is creativity. Maybe you want to create a creative team. You want to put together a creative team. And it seems like it's slowly also merging, coming together with the people, okay? Let's dive into your soul stone now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see here letter S shows up to me. I see a Christmas tree, kind of looks like a person standing right there. Your desire is, initially it's coming slow, but then it's picking up pace. You can see it is coming faster and faster. And then there's another tears of joy. This is maybe another desire you have, but you don't really attribute it to this connecting it together. It seems like they're going to connect together, or it's going to open to one door to another. And the letter S can be in someone's first name or the last name, or this is the start, the beginning that you're going to leap further. The Christmas tree within the third week. When I see that, I interpret this as the energy of the Christmas. It's not like the Christmas, but energy of it, meaning a celebration energy, a joyful, accepting energy time. Maybe if you are actually not talking to some people, you're going to make up and the family members are going to come together, or the things that you think, because that's what, there's a second desire also coming. This is coming much faster than the first one, actually. The things that you think that never can be fixed can be also in this environment come together and fixed, can be coming to an idea like agreement with someone. And so if you're getting invited to places within like the third week of this coming like month, or maybe like whenever you're watching 3 weeks from now, if somebody's actually offering you to come meet somewhere, can be like actually a solution waiting for you in that space. Okay, your energy field is expanding somewhere, like some places very massively, some places very carefully. You're expanding it. This expansion can be also bringing you some blessings and connections, also opportunities. I see there's a buddy in your heart space. This is within the second week. And then owl. So this is something detached from all the other stuff, because bunny indicates wealth, abundance, multiplications, fast growth, and owl indicates intuitive guidance. So in your heart, maybe you're not really sure of how this is going to happen, but that faith, that belief actually going to come to surface and tell you to do certain things in a way. And faith doesn't have fear. If you're feeling any doubt, that's not faith. So you can tell if this is the right thing or not from that. And it's going to guide you intuitively towards a direction that will really put you in a position of resources and growth. Okay. And maybe even something that when you go there, something that you display, a skill set that you put out there is going to start really getting a lot of attention and making you money. We're going to dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific desire, you can focus on that one. But we're just going to look into your general financial things, what's coming your way. This is your current situation. This is actually the Page of Swords. Seems like here you are in a very optimum, beautiful timeline that your ideas can pick up pace. But what happens with the sword energy, he expresses them, he or she, doesn't matter. And this is your energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It's intellectual, it's outspoken, it's sometimes blunt because he has a younger energy. These are new ideas you have, so it requires you to speak it out loud first. Okay, maybe write it down and then articulate it in a way that people can understand and speak it out loud. That's your current situation. Now you're going to start receiving inspiration, ideas, the things that are going to maybe not make sense to you initially, but then in the long run, it is going to make a lot of sense. So pursue those ideas, okay? The opportunities lie when you are actually getting rejected or conflicted. 7 of Wands is opposition. And maybe some people are going to start to try to block your way or try to kill the spirit of what you want to do. The thing is, though, that's where the opportunities lie, because maybe you're not really sharing it with the right people, because that's why they keep rejecting your ideas or saying that that doesn't work out. Or maybe these people do not really have the faith in themselves. Okay, so either way, though, if you are opposed by others in a situation, that's where you can tell the opportunity actually lies. Financial challenges are Emperor we have here, taking charge of the situation, okay? So if you're feeling like when you get rejected about something, oh, it's not going to, work out, so they're not really supporting me, I should just give up on that. The challenge will be here is pursuing that, taking charge, being the leader, and being the first one to doing something, which is really, really hard. Initially, if you are the first one to build something, create a system, create a structure, and there's no layout in front of you, it is the hardest. But the Emperor energy is fully, if it's fully embodied, you can actually make it happen the best way possible, okay? Because then this is going to be something that is yours, that belongs to you, that's going to be your baby. And how should you manage your finances? We have the Devil coming here. I feel like you can look at this in two different ways, because the goats are stubborn. Be stubborn with your desires, okay? And if there is a resource required for it, go after that resource with stubbornness. But devil also has this obsessive thinking, and maybe indulging into the things that are not really useful in the future. Okay, this can be like bad habits. So while you are managing your finances, go after your desires, and go after, like, if you have a certain amount that you want to make, and start writing down ideas about how can I make this money. It doesn't have to be feasible at this moment, but just write down maybe 10, 20 ideas every day. Another thing here, do not dive into the things that is going to divert you from your purpose, your goal, okay? And so that's why I feel like the devil comes in with like a double-edged sword. You need to do one thing, and you need to avoid one thing, okay? Because if you are not careful, it can cut both way. And what will you bring this in the long term? Eight of Cups is, even though it seems like all the cups are broken now, this is going to cost you something. Cost you that you leave the past behind. Past habits, past thinking patterns, maybe even past people that you hang out with, and they're not really compatible with your financial upgrade. They might be bringing you down. And I see the shadow aspect here. You need to leave them behind. That's going to be what will bring you when you're aware and you are actually doing in the things in the right way. And the shadow aspect of it is Nine of Swords. This can be scary for you, okay? Maybe you don't want to leave the past behind, the past interactions with or about money, because this is what you're used to. This doesn't mean that is good for you, okay? So you can, if you're feeling like that, you don't want to walk away from, maybe you're hanging out with the people, they're not really careful about their money or finances or career, they don't have a passion to create something new, and or they don't want to enjoy life, it's just they're just going through the motions. You need to walk away from them. And it seems like here you have a fear to leave the past behind. The suggestion here is, we have the Hangman. You need to just pause a little bit, okay? Before taking any action, before completing any project, pause, connect, and reflect, and see if it is actually going to worth it. Because right under it, we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new financial future, a new investment in the financial future. This can be symbolizing a new home, a new job, a new opportunity. So there's something new is waiting for you on the other side. If you can cross the fear barrier, and if you can accept that when you upgrade to this new financial future, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. You're going to be a different person, and that's why that new different person might not have this negative influences surrounding them, okay? You might have to walk away from them. Okay, now we're going to get to your oracle. This is going to show us what you should focus on, how can you do that, and what blessings that will bring. Okay, you should focus on life, breath. We have a heart here, and she's actually flowing. Focus on the moment, because when you're breathing and focusing on your breath, you cannot think about the past or any other thing. Focus on the moment. I don't know if this is coming up with you. Whenever I go into social media places, the videos coming up for me are all about like the time doesn't exist. Time is a human construct. There's no such thing as past and future. We're only living in the now. And I feel like here this message is coming to you to tell you, focus on the now. We only have the now, and the now is going to bring you to the desires, that energy that this is actually that's what they're saying. We'll just keep jumping in between the energy fields with the higher energy, lower energy, and in the higher energy field that we have good desires, the good things that we wish, but in the lower energy we have negative stuff. So, and the breath is a gateway to it. So focus on your breath and focus on the things that you want to experience. How can you do that? We have animals and companionship coming forward. While you are in the moment, you can watch animals, how they are actually operating. They are the great example to show us to live in the moment, be in the moment. They're an amazing example because they don't think about the future or they don't think about the past. They just are in the moment all the time. And this is going to, when you focus on what they're doing and by focusing on your breath and also observing them, it is going to give you maybe even inspiration and ideas of how to create the future yourself. And what blessings that will bring. We have a depth here with the lake, and I see that she's diving so much deeper into the lake, which is maybe you are operating on the superficial surface level of the desires you have right now. And maybe your desires also have a deeper situation. Your manifestations, your money desires, your material desires have a deeper meaning. Okay. And when you tap into the deeper meaning, okay, when you pass the superficial, okay, I want a house, but when you dive deeper into it, I want a home because I want to host my Christmas meetings, Christmas dinners. I want to invite my family. I want to wake up every day in a peaceful way. I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to have a space for myself. I want to have peace in there, like the deeper level. When you dive in, we have even a castle here for you. That's going to be in your life, day-to-day life. You're going to be in the moment, okay? And maybe that moment is going to put you into the physical place that you want to be, okay? Now I'm going to pull your second oracle. Okay, this is the affirmation I have. This is the second oracle is going to be your spirit animal, which will be guiding you. We have many animals here. We have the goat, we have the owl, intuitive guidance, and we have the bat. The bat actually is for reflection and see what else is going to support you here in your journey. We have the rabbit, which is amazing because, like I mentioned, the rabbits multiply really fast, so you can observe them. Another thing with the rabbit's energy, with the Nine of Swords, they're matching. They are fearful because they're small creatures and they get fearful really easily. But the thing is here, I feel like the challenge is overcoming the fear of the future and focusing on the moment, being in the moment, and also focusing on the growth, okay, fast growth. How can I grow my blessings? How can I have more of the things that I desire? That's going to be the overall theme of this month. Let's pull your affirmation. This might also be a meditation for you. You can meditate on this idea. Let's see what it is you have here. The point of sleep is to let it all go. Okay, guys. So at the end of the day, we go to sleep. Okay, this is a reset for us. If you are watching any manifestation channels or any guides, any people who are actually like guiding people in this direction of creating their life, whatever that you think about before you go to sleep, your mind actually marinates on that all night long. So before you go to sleep, make sure that you're focusing on the good you desire, not the things that are going bad, because it just keeps festering in your mind. It keeps growing. Focus on the good you desire, and the first thing in the morning when you wake up, focus on the good you desire as well. And this is also here to tell you there's a reason we spend so many hours sleeping. Take a break from thinking about your problems and just float away. If you give your subconscious some time to do its thing, you will be surprised at how far it will take you, meaning it will find you your solution, your pathway, okay? The things that you should be doing in order to achieve success. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.